Right, just waiting for people to join. I don't know what the thumbnail for this one will be because I'm doing it on StreamYard. You don't get to pick it. Hopefully, you can hear me. I'm just going to refresh my page so I can have a look, see what's going on. Oh yeah, just has a different. Essentially doesn't have a thumbnail. Right, so I'll just wait for some people to get on. Right, Rich. Oh, I've got some ideas for new projects coming soon, so I will let you know about that in a second. Just going to get this all set up. Right, Liam. Yes, Rich was first there. Right, I'm going to do the pop-out chat because it's easier for me. You can read it better. Yeah, so, Rich, what happened recently was Stu, SAK94, mentioned to me about you can make, I think it was Stu anyway, about making machetes from chainsaw bars. And we got a load of broken chainsaw bars, and they're sufficiently hard enough. They're sort of the perfect hardness for a machete anyway. So who's on? Paul, Tactical Pirate, thank you for recommending Kofi, whatever it is. Stug, I'm going to test it out tonight. The new thing, my super chat alternative, basically. So Stug, you right, mate? T2 Coin Seeker, you right? Zed, you right, mate? Flazzy, he said, hi, Mike, just recently found your channel. But watching a lot of your videos. Keep up good. Thank you. Yeah, I'll see you on Liam's a lot. Yeah, that's good to see. I'm Big Ped's on. You right, mate? And Stephen's on. You right? Yeah, it's good to see everyone on. Yeah, I'm doing a StreamYard stream tonight. It's a normal thing, but it's yeah, there's like a couple of ever so slight delay. But what this enables me to do is this. Right, read this and go and do it. Right, actually, I'll leave that on that. Yeah, so this is very handy for me. Because now I can put something on like that. Go and buy me a coffee and see what happens. Tactical Pirate said, mate, no need to mention it. Was happy to. No, I felt. I'll tell you why I wanted to mention it, Tactical, because it genuinely means a lot to me. Because you've actually probably just added another income to my life, so I appreciate it. Yeah, it actually genuinely means a lot. Oh, you did? How did you know that was there, Liam? Did you see that on the other thing? How did you find? Oh no, I've written it down, haven't I? That's so. It says on there. Yeah, that's a new one. Yeah. So, yeah, why don't you lot go and test it? See what happens. Actually, if you want to go and test it, tell me how easy it is. Because I tell you what that does as well. The Ko-fi thing. When you go and buy me a coffee, which is just donating to my channel, basically one-off donations, it it literally goes straight into my PayPal. No messing around. I don't have to do anything. Really good. Now you're all right, Liam. You don't need to. I know you would if you know. Matt, good to see you on, mate. He said, Mike, evening all. I've made it finally. It's cold tonight. Good to see you on, Matt. Yeah, I was just having a chatting bollocks about a new way to donate to the channel if people wanted to. Architects, I'm Savage. Yep, giggity. It's good for me, Liam. Yeah, this thing's very good for me, seeing as super chat is disabled. To do one-off donations, use Ko-fi.com WeaponCollector. I suppose it's supposed to be coffee in it. Yeah, comment support, exclamation mark support to add the link to the chat. Yeah, I think I've set that up all right. Jamie, you right, mate? Yeah, right, Devon. Yeah. Right. I'll tell you what, Lewis said, how much do they take? Nothing. That's the weird thing. I don't know why. I don't know how they do it. Because I've never done it. So I don't know. I've never donated, so I don't know how it works. But I know that they take nothing. The only people who do take something, like usual, is fucking PayPal. But I noticed someone donated about a tenner last night, and they took 50p. PayPal did. That's fine by me. There ain't a lot I can do about that. But yeah, coffee actually take nothing. I don't know how they work around it. Very weird. Architects Homer said, looks like a news channel now. Yeah, I better put a suit on, ain't I? Yeah, I don't know how it works. I did see something about ads somewhere, but as I say, I've never donated someone else, so I don't know. How it works. But I had a couple of people, so I got itchy nose straight away. I always get, if people don't know, I always seem to get itchy nose as soon as I'm doing the fucking live streams. Where was I? I forgot what I was talking about now. Peter, you right, mate? T2 said, Mike, how's the scary stories going? Excellent. I reckon it's going to be really good, and I don't want to spoil it for people because it's going to be more than just the stories. Basically, put it that way. It should be quite enjoyable for you lot, and you could watch it again afterwards, like a film, hopefully. So yeah, you should be able to enjoy your evening and watch this thing like it's a movie, basically. And there's going to be even more to it than that. He said, stop picking your nose. Exactly. As soon as I come on here, I get an itchy fucking, I get hair hanging out my nose. Maybe I didn't get the one I was trying to cut last time. Stug said, looks very professional streaming like this, mate. Yeah, this is what StreamYard does. You have to have the little where is it? Fuck me. The little their thing up there. But yeah, don't matter. Yeah, it's quite good. Has anyone done it yet? Come on, I'm waiting for you. Not seen anything pop up yet. Big Ped said, emailed you the other night about the bolts, but not sure if I sent it to the right email. When you get a chance, let me know. Sorry, mate, I did get the email. I'm a bit of a nightmare for replying to things, but I will get back to you. You did send it to the right place, mate. Yeah. I got a bit of a habit of I'll leave it for a bit. Do you know what I mean? And then, but I definitely will get back to you because that's like a business thing. Tactical said, is Zombie guest starring? Oh, I don't know. You'll have to wait and see. Stug said, when you're uploading it, it's going to be. So hopefully you're all in to watch it. But you, like I said, you can watch this afterwards like a film. It should be really good. It'll be on actual Halloween night from 10 o'clock till past 12 o'clock at night. Yes, it should be good. T2 said, Mike, a channel I like. Lazy masquerade. Fuck's sake. I am terrible with my emails though. Thank you, Lewis. Yeah, I'll have a look in a minute, see if it let me look. Let's go on there. Oh, I've had 2. Thank you very much. So yeah, Lewis has supported. Thank you, Lewis. Yes, nice. Bloody hell, Lewis, thank you. He's bought me 5 cups of coffee. Thank you, Lewis. I appreciate that. And who was the other one? How easy was it to do, Lewis? I always wonder how, is it difficult to do? Or is it just like, go on, put a username in? Thank you, Lewis, by the way. Bob, you right, Bob? Good to see you on, mate. Zed said, can you show us the duck attachment? What the... oh, fuck's sake. Lewis said, took 10 seconds, no sign up or anything. Ah, fucking up. That is good then. Yeah, because Lewis, that goes straight into my PayPal as well. No messing around. I was going to do I've got this knife here. I was going to do the thumbnail with this knife, but the bloody when you do it on StreamYard, you don't get to do the thumbnail. It doesn't matter. That's excellent though, Lewis. Yeah, it took 10 seconds. Yeah, in all that caffeine, you'll be bouncing off the walls. Wolf said order some of those screw tip pistol crossbow bolts off custom pistol bolts. I'm pumped to try them. Gonna have to take the dry fire out, shoot them. We'll do a vid when they come. I'll tell you what Wolf said. They are very, very good bolts. It's a shame he's not had a lot of sales from my end anyway. I tried to help him out on that. But yeah, my a lot of my subscribers want very specific things a lot of the time. But yeah, that's good to get some off in. They're really, really decent bolts though. Matt said, recently tested my Remington CO2 1911 pistol. The feel and blowback is awesome. So well made. That sounds good. Yeah, I don't think I've ever shot a proper like blowback CO2, or if I have, it hasn't been for years. I'm just going to be off camera for a minute. I have to trim my nose there, otherwise I'm going to be doing that all night. Driving me around the fucking bend. There's entertainment for you. A man cutting his fucking nostril hairs. Some people can charge a fortune for this kind of stuff. Come on, get donating. Yeah, it's good to see quite a few people on. Everyone liking the stream. James, you're trimming your bush. Fuck's sake. That's why I thought I'd show it on camera, just to prove what it was, because I know you lot. Fuck's sake. Big bed. It's the gear you need to stop. Yeah, I've said that on here before. Fuck me. If I could afford that, well. Peter said I was checking my email and then all I heard was vibrating. I was like, what the fuck? Wolf said it feels better when you drink your old Concaz. It fucking does. It does. It was about 4 or 5 years ago, and I've never had to do it. And then suddenly my nose started itching, and I've been having to cut them every fucking couple of days since. Just a slippery slope, never ending once you start. Oh, thank you, Flatty. You've done one as well, did you? Thanks, mate. Yeah, I could only see Lewis's at that point. Oh, yeah, there is 2 on there. Thank you. Yeah, for some reason. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's yours, Flatty. Oh, thank you as well. Yeah, thank you. That I really appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah. So because the only reason I do this, people do often say to me, it's a pity you don't have super chat. I'm completely demonetized, so I can't. So this is probably the best thing I could do. And it'll all go to the channel. Yeah. So thank you, Flazzy. Thank you, Lewis, and thank you anyone else's. Wolf said did last night as well. Thank you, mate. And funny thing is, the bloke who sells them bolts donated a bit last night as well. Richard said, yeah, hashtag famous ASMR nose trimming. There you go. Zed said, I watched a film called Ghost Stories today. It's a British film, very decent. I have to look into that. I watched VHS earlier. I've seen it loads of time though. Matt said, I'm 34. I think I hit the first nose hair today. Fuck's that, yeah. Kills you when it starts. Len, you right, mate? Infinity said, do you know anywhere I can get a reasonably priced M203? Not a clue, mate. I don't even know what that is. Wolf says, why did you get demonetized? It was absolutely years ago, like 2008 or something, when I hadn't been on for very long. And there was a bloke who used to go around in his videos going, don't forget to click the ads before you go, he used to say. And he would say things like, don't forget to spread the money, love. You know what I mean? So we all started copying this bloke, thinking, oh yeah, get everyone clicking our links. Not realizing that's a massive fucking no-no when it comes to Google AdSense. And about fucking 20 or 30 of us, the day we was all about to get paid for the first time, all got chucked off analytics, you know, the ads. So it was our own fault, really. But had I known that would happen, I would have never done it. Sparrow, right, mate? Bill Sykes, right? Yeah, good to see you on. There's a load on tonight. Yeah, VHS is good, isn't it, Doug? I like that. I've seen all of them. Zed said the film he saw was on iPlayer. Peter said it was Inbred. The funny thing is, I saw you saying you wrote you'd watched that on Liam's premiere that's coming on. Yeah, because Liam had been mentioning it, hadn't he? Big Ped said, who's the Welsh fella on here that messes me on Instagram about bolts? Not got back to you. I don't know where you are. I don't know now. You'd have to see if he's on. See your figs, right, mate? It's an evening all. Got 2 tattoos done today, so I'm knackered off the bed. Just need greasy food and sleep. Well, hello, good night, and I hope your tattoos are feeling good. If you're still on. Tactical said, my eyebrow go June. So do mine. If I can make them sort of go a bit. Well, that one's half of it's missing, but but yes, mine can go a bit mental if I let them. Yeah, I heard that inbred was quite good. Jim, you right, Jim? He said, I saw Scum for the first time the other day. I'll never see Greenhouse quite the same way again. Ah, for fuck's sake. Is really? You're only just seeing that? Yes. You're going to think about that every time you're down the allotments now. Fuck's sake, Jim. That's a good film, though, isn't it? But yeah. We're often joke. I even know what chapter that is on it. We joke about that so much. I think it's chapter 13. Actually, I can't remember now. My Scum is actually top of the list as well, up there where it's been took out and put back. Scene 13, the greenhouse. I'm sure it is. Purely because we joke about it so much. And Peter, funny because I looked up that inbred song as well. Yeah, that's funny. I'll have to watch that. I noticed it's got that. There's an actor in that film who is in Coronation Street. No, Emmerdale. And he himself is a massive zombie films fan and does quite a few himself. Infinity said, where would you recommend getting quality deactivated weapons? Looking for modern weapons. Oh, the only places I know, Infinity, are D&B Militaria or Worldwide Arms Limited. They're the only places I've never actually shopped from D&B, but I know is recommended. And the other one I have, Worldwide Arms, I bought from. That's supposed to be good as well. I've been thinking for a while, Wolf said, about getting that other bloke's film. So I'll probably get inbred, look into the other bloke's films. He's supposed to be a big zombie fan, that bloke from Emmerdale. Was it Coronation Street? I'm not sure if one of them meant it. I don't know. I don't know. He was either in Emmerdale or Coronation Street. I'm not sure. I can't remember now. It don't matter. So I don't watch either. I just know, you know what I mean? Sometimes when I'm in the front, when I'm downstairs, you know, I'll see it. I see it on, see a minute. I don't know which one it is though. They all look the same to me. Liam said to Peter, so we took his ratty wife and buried her alive. E-by gun. Jim said, hello, Zed. Yeah, Mike, very good film. Lots of familiar faces, but much younger. Yeah, even Mickey out of Only Fools and Horses. Yes, yeah, Mickey out of Only Fools and Horses. Phil Daniels, yeah, Ray. Loads, as you say, loads who went on to be in lots of British stuff in it and other stuff. Bill Sykes, said he watched Bad Boys 1983 with Sean Penn last night. Bit dated, but still a good one. I don't think I've ever seen that, or if I have, it was so long ago, I can't remember now. Last night, what did I watch last night? I was up till 3 o'clock last night. Did I watch a film or not? No, I think I just sat on the computer for a couple of hours, and then at 2 till 3, I ended up watching An Evening with Tim Heidecker. I don't know if anyone likes Tim Heidecker. You lot probably know I do, from Tim and Eric. But he occasionally does stand-up comedy, but it's like anti-comedy. So what he does a whole hour routine of stand-up where he literally doesn't tell a single joke for the whole entire thing. It's completely insane. So what he's doing an act of a really, really, really bad stand-up comedian who literally can't tell jokes, can't read anything, keeps dropping the mic and stuff like that. But it's actually really good. It sounds worse than it is, but yeah, he literally doesn't say a single joke for the whole routine. But yeah, imagine doing an hour's worth of stand-up with no jokes. Really good though. But yeah, that was premiered last night. It's on here if you want to see it. E Honda, you're right, mate. I don't think I'll get a flight to America. I think I'm going to swim over, and I'll meet you in the tent. No one's going to know what the fuck we're on about now. Where am I? Matt said, Rolling a fat doob. Got to stop drinking energy drink so bad. Does anyone like House of a Thousand Corpses? I've never seen that, but I know of it. Yeah, it's Rob Zombie, isn't it? He hunted. Watch out for the sharks. Sparrow said, seen George's buddy Steambow released a plastic version of the magazine Cobra pistol crossbow. It's €150. Absolutely ridiculous. The Cobra platform has been, yeah, that's the issue really. That's my issue with that thing. With that Steambow Sparrow, I have the exact same issue with that. They're selling a £20 crossbow, as in 20 quid, with a magazine on it for like 300 quid, and it's fucking ridiculous. Wolf said they're going to get the new Horror Zone to use those bolts and leave the current one as it is, because I have it set up perfectly. Yeah, I would do that if I could afford to. I would get one set up how you want it, and then maybe get another one set up for those bigger bolts. And I'll tell you what I could do. I could sort you out a quiver for that later on if you want. Wolf said for the bigger bolts, for the custom pistol bolts. E Hunter, what's out for the shots? I'm not really going to America. I was just having a joke with E Honda. He was I can't remember where he was, but he was you sort of vacationing somewhere recently or out somewhere, weren't you? Where not where you live though, in America. And he was driving past one of those places where there's all of the homeless, the tent cities. And he was on about how cheap it would probably be to live there, joking about. And I said, yeah, I'll meet you out there. We're both going to live in a tent. Ehon said, I just got a chest freezer for food storage. How much meat would you have if you were getting ready for... Hang on, I don't even know what that is. Oh, you know what? I've never seen that an acronym before. But yeah, so it's a shit hit fan situation. I don't know, mate. Quite a lot. Luckily we're always stocked up. Funny thing, they went out today and got went to like a cash and carry, like a wholesale place, whatever I don't know what you call it in America, but cash and carry is like a place where it's really where shops and businesses buy their goods from. But if you've got a business, you can apply to go to these places, and we quite often stock up on crates of tins, fucking 250 bog rolls. But that's just how we live anyway, because it's cheaper. Yeah, plenty though. Anyway, plenty of meat. Matt says Rise of the Foot Soldier is my favourite film. That is good. I do like that. Wolf says, yeah, definitely do a quiver for me, bro. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm probably going to set up a pistol crossbow for the normal bolts, or like my broadhead bolts, and maybe set up another crossbow for those other bolts. But you can't get hold of these anymore. The Tomcat 2s. You can get them. It's just difficult now, isn't it? Alex Saint said, have you seen my comment I put on the music request? I have. I went and had a look today. Yes, I'll have to post that. Oh, to Seldom Tactical. I said, try Etsy for you, Chris. I'll have to do that. Rolf said, watched a good one last night on Amazon called Live, Die, Repeat. Yes. What's the other name for that? There's another name for that film. I really like that. That's Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt, isn't it? There's another name for that film. That's one of my favourite films, actually. Yeah. What is that fucking called? E Honda said, yeah, I was in LA for a little vacation visiting a friend. I said, a wholesaler. We have a couple around here. Edge of Tomorrow, that's it. Yeah, I really like Edge of Tomorrow because I really like time travel films, and I also quite like Emily Blunt. So that was a dual combo for me. But that's actually a really good film. Yeah, I really like that film. Big B said 2020 is a shit hit fan event. It's more like a slow release rather than explosion. Yeah, the explosion that Hollywood has us conditioned to expect. Sparrow said, don't forget Pounds Dressers does food and bog roll, which peeps are struggling with Raiders. Lewis said, people are selling Tomcat 2s for 80 quid a pop. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot considering. I'll tell you what, though, I actually reckon they're probably worth that. Both of them are probably worth that. But that's not the price of them, though, is it? if they'd have been 80 quid when they came out, I would have been perfectly happy to pay that. But the Tomcat 2, I think I bought for like 30 quid. Yeah, so that's a massive markup, isn't it? Sheep Strangler, right, mate? Also said, when she keeps shooting him in the head every day. Yes, exactly, yeah. That's a good film, I already like it. Matt said, time travel UFOs, now we're talking. Exactly. Enfield Arms, what's that? That's it, who sells the... fuck me, I really need to get hold of them. He actually said he'd sponsor me and crossbows. But I've been such a fucking, fucking about, I've never got back to him. He actually said, ring him up and they'll sponsor me Armix crossbows because they're the main dealer of them now. Yeah, in the country. LX said, looking in the loft and found some old Dennis the Menace comics. Yeah, nice one. From the 70s and 80s. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, really, really, really must bring him up. I feel like a bit of a dickhead not doing that, in all honesty, because I could probably get some good shit out of that as well. But yeah, 80 quid is a lot of money for the Tomcat 2s. But as I say, them new crossbows are very good. It's just that's not the price of them, is it? The Sparrow said, is the Tomcat 2 not went up on price because Armix went under? An Enfield or something bought the rights. That's it. That is what it is. That Enfield Sports has got, from what I've heard, has got the sole rights to Armix now, or something like that. Something they bought, they went under and they bought it, basically. Something like that. Yeah, I don't know 100%. Infinity said the pro trick for a Doomsday event is make a riot gun. I ain't going to go into too much detail that one. Lewis said, crossbow videos always seem to get loads of views for some reason too. You're right, they do. Mine always do. Even like a low view crossbow video of mine will get double, triple what a normal video will. That's a low one. They do the old crossbow video, get a lot of views, don't they? This. Dad said you might like Interstellar. I have seen that. I did like that. So that was good. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I'll be honest. I search out time travel films because I do like them. There's probably not a lot I haven't seen. There'd either be really old ones I've not seen or new ones, but a lot of in between. I've watched hundreds of them because I search them out. Same as that with found footage films. Big B said I bought an EK Jag 2 for 120 quid, rip off for what it is. Was decent crossbow. Harry said, what exactly is the law on deactivated weapons out of interest? You can buy them. It's too much to say, really. You can go online, buy a deac, keep it. But the law is more now how badly deactivated they are, and the fact that the old ones, unless I get that deactivated to current spec, I can't sell it or even give it to someone. Yeah. Alexander said, when's your next video being posted? Probably tomorrow. As far as I agree with you said earlier, you need to shop on it. Etsy might. Funny thing is that Ko-Fi on here, I'm showing you, that has its own shop. But yeah, Etsy's more out there, isn't it? Lewis said, what was that time travel film where aliens blow up the moon or something? I don't know. That one don't ring a bell for me. Penis said he claimed someone called Michael McIntosh will be president in 2020. Oh, sorry, I've missed something there. Penis, a time travel is interesting. Someone on YouTube called Michael Phillips claims to be a time traveler born in 2043. Did a 4-hour live stream about answering questions. People believed him. I like that kind of stuff. That sounds interesting. Dyatlov Pass, Wolf said, I'm not sure if I've seen that. That actually got mentioned the other day to me. And I need to look at a picture of it. If I look it up like a picture or a little still, I'll know. I can't fucking think I've seen. I think I have, but I'm not sure. I'll look into that. Big B said, how do they deactivate double barrels like the one I've got? They cut a slit under. Fuck me, it's difficult to get this right on here. It's sort of backwards. They cut a slit under the guard. They weld so right through the barrels, cut slits in it, drill holes, put bolts in, weld those in, and then they cut a sort of groove into where the firing pin was and remove the firing pin. Jed says you should come to our local time travelers meeting. It'll be held last Tuesday. I saw you there. Just can't remember. Glorious Airsoft channel. He said, I seem to have missed the transition from real wall to print. It's still there. It's just behind there. You're right. I've just got to cover it up for live streams, but it's behind a print now. Just save not getting took off of YouTube. Big Ped said, mate, do me a favour and shout out my boy Paul for pumping his old man on a sling ping championship today. Need to get my eye in again. Well, there you go. There's your shout out. You have to tell me his name. Was it Paul? There's a shout out for you, Paul. T2 said, got a bag of what's it's in the bag wave as well after. Well, there you go. Good. I'm trying to think what I had. I had something just before I came on the stream. I don't remember what it was now. LX Saint said, found some really interesting pencils used by the French resistance. Have the hidden blade inside. Shame it's expensive. Yeah, I like that kind of stuff. War weapons are fucking fascinating, especially the sort of secret kind of ones. I love trench weapons as well, because that was just a lot of it was homemade shit that was just designed to kill people, no other purpose. Just had to have the meanest, arduous fucking weapon you get, and just you had to fight someone in trenches. To kill them, wasn't it? Lewis said shotguns can't even dry fire anymore under the new regs. Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? Yeah, luckily all mine do. When it ain't jammed. Anyway, that one's jammed at the minute. Yes, tactical. I'm all right at the minute. Fladsy said shotguns are dirt cheap. Bought a spare one, 50 quid the other week. Wolf says a pencil is dangerous even without a blade. Exactly. Anyone else been sending any donations? I'm not making people do it anyway, but as I say, a lot of people asked to do it, so it's there now. If anyone ever says, can I donate? Well, yes, you can. And easy. I like that you don't have to sign into that shit as well, though. But, just do it. Alex said, I do love the hidden blade behind the plaster technique. Very smart lads. Yeah, fascinating stuff. And loads of fascinating stuff when it comes to weapons and war. Don't forget to get your merchandise in. Well said. That's what I like. Not sign in to donate. Very good, isn't it? How they've done that is very good. I don't know how the fuck they make any money. It must be from people doing. If you sign up for the gold membership, I think you have to pay something, but you get more features. I don't know what features, but yeah, I think for someone like me who can't do super chats, it is fucking excellent. Yeah, brilliant. Because it's no fucking about either. I don't have to be giving people PayPal addresses and. Alex Delarge, you right, mate? Where are you? I was going to say the Corova milk bar, but I wasn't sure if that was. I couldn't remember if that's what it's called or not. Flazzy said, saying that even rifles are cheap. Not sure how centerfire rifles are cheaper than used air rifles. I know, it's bizarre. You can get an old shotgun, as you say, really old, not really old, but an old used shotgun for, if you've got a shotgun license, cheaper than anything. Matt said there's a guy on YouTube, his channel's called Forgotten Weapons. I know that is, yeah. Didn't realise there were so many variations of the 1911 pistol. Yeah, fascinating, really. Yeah. Alex said, I have a book that was declassified by the government explaining hand-to-hand combat, hidden weapons, and stories by the resistance. Yeah, as I say, all that stuff really interesting. The only thing I've got like that nowadays is I've got the Home Guard manual, which that's fucking good. That teaches you some pretty good stuff. Fascinating stuff. I would just be careful. The only thing I would say to people, it doesn't really matter if you're never going to get a visit from the police, but if you ever think you're going to get a visit from the police, be careful what books you have, because they can be funny cunts about that kind of stuff. Gas mask. He said, "My beard is my most important war weapon." Wolf says, "Had anybody watching Walking Dead Worlds Beyond?" No, I've never heard of that. Yes, exactly. That's large. Yes, I would not own that in the UK. That is classed as, I ain't going to say it, please don't write it, but that is classed as a something manual. Don't write it on here because I'm going to delete it if anyone does, because I don't want them thinking we're talking about things like that. Yeah, exactly, Lewis. Yeah. Well, anyways, we're talking about that on Liam's stream. That's partly what made me bring it up. That was on a member stream, wasn't it? Yeah. Tactical said, oh no, that doesn't matter. Big B said, World Beyond was full of annoying teen drama shit. Fucking painful to watch, honestly, mate. Waste of time. I've not even seen Walking Dead, but I will do one day. I'll give it a go, even if people reckon it. A lot of people weren't very happy with it when it got later on, wasn't it? As with a lot of TV shows, they drag on too long. I actually nowadays prefer a TV show that goes on for a couple of series and then ends, or even just a one-off. I like a mini-series nowadays, one-off mini-series. Or they do quite a few horror series now, where each series is its own thing, and then the next series don't have nothing to do with the last series. Because you can watch that kind of stuff and not be so disappointed when it starts going downhill. But I think Walking Dead went on way too long. I stopped watching it. Yeah, the last two things I watched that was long, but nowhere near as long as them, was Lost. That started dragging on, and Breaking Bad. I don't think I've watched any really, really, really long TV series, American ones, for years, because it puts me off that they start doing filler episodes and they start going shit, and or the worst one is getting fucking cancelled before it ends. But I bet there are some good ones out there. Yeah, a funny thing is, Flancy, I've seen trailers of the 100 or whatever, and I did think that looked quite good. Mr. Datblink, yeah, you're right, mate. He said Chernobyl was a great miniseries. Yes, I really, really enjoyed that. Yeah, Chernobyl was fucking excellent. Alex Saint said, Mike, have you heard about the resistance putting explosive inside rats and other animals? That rings a bell. I've not read anything specific, but that wouldn't surprise me. Love and Monsters. No. Has that been mentioned before? I've not heard of that. Lewis said, yeah, Breaking Bad felt like 60% filler. It's annoying, isn't it? E Honda said, have you seen The Boys? No, but I know a couple of people on here have, and that's been highly recommended to me. Alex Large, Inside Number 9, love it. Yeah, one of my favourite things. I haven't watched Stranger Things, Zed, but I've got series 1 of that. I think I will watch that one day. James said, Mike, if you won the lottery, what new toy would you splash out on? I don't know. Probably, because if I had enough money, it'd probably be worth buying a nice pre-charged air rifle. But then I could afford to keep getting it filled up and shit. I've always... you can get some really nice modern-looking PCPs, can't you? Possibly something like that. But I don't really know. What would happen is, I'll tell you what would happen, Jamie, is I'd buy a couple of things and then I'd get obsessed again like I used to be. And then I'd probably spend about 100 grand on weapons. Not saying I'd done that before, but I used to spend about 200 quid a week on weapons when I used to work. And then when I decided to stop buying so much, I used to spend about 150 quid a week on DVDs. Richard, Trailer Park Boys is the only long running show I've watched. Actually, yes, I forget about Trailer Park Boys. Yeah, Trailer Park Boys, amazing. Yeah, I love Trailer Park Boys. Alex Saint said, Mike, if you could purchase any blade, what would you like? If it was legal, I'd love to have a load of trench knives and flick knives, actually. And flick knives with knuckle dusters on. Tactical said you still have to watch Cockney versus Zombies. That will definitely come up eventually. Tactical, even without a reminder, 100% that will come about one day because it's got actors in I like, and I like zombie films. What I need to do, I'll get into zombie films again soon, and then I'll watch all the ones I haven't seen. Wolf said, I love Stranger Things. We're set in the 80s. He-Man playing in the background. Nice. Yeah, that does seem good. I like all that. Yeah, R.I.P. Mr. Leahy. Yeah, old John Dunsworth. It was his birthday recently. Matt said, if I won the lottery, I'd get Day State Red Wolf, I think it's called. I always liked the Logan Sweet 16, but Logan Sweet 16 would be quite an old gun now. I'd like one of them, in all honesty, with all the accessories. That was a really, really nice looking gun, that was, when that first came out. Beautiful fucking thing, I thought, because it didn't look like a standard air rifle. And had a 16-shot magazine, and you could have lasers on it, and fucking all of the stuff you think of, all built in as well. Yeah, I nearly bought one, but I didn't in the end. Gangs of London, that's quite new, isn't it, Hugh? You're right, by the way. Yeah, I've not seen Gangs of London, but yeah, that's got, I can't remember his name, but I know of that. T2 said, police arrested me for that last time. Absolute joke. Go and see my neighbour. What's that for, T2? Have I missed something there? It's all right. There's so much going on. I sometimes, miss bits of conversations or where it's been a delay. Lewis said, you still got that weird mag-fed pump rifle? Yes, I have, Lewis. Yeah, it's fucked though. I looked into it, and there's a load of seals in it that go, and I've looked into fixing it myself, and fuck me, there's loads of bits inside that fucking thing. I don't think I'll bother. I might do one day. It's also getting the seals for it. But yeah, I have still got that. Yeah, behind the sofa. So I was thinking about that sofa. I was thinking about getting rid of it, putting an armchair there. But actually, that is really good for storage because it's a sofa bed. Behind that sofa is about fucking 15 fucking rifles, and underneath it is loads of shit. It's really good for storage. So I don't need a sofa bed. Matt said, I know the Logan you mean, Mike. I nearly bought one. It looked like a sniper rifle. That's it. Was it heavy though? Yeah. I really like that one, Matt, years ago. I nearly got that. Jamie said, you should make a video, day in the life of weapon collector. Film everything you do in a typical day. All right, I'll think about it. I do that occasionally, actually, saying that. Occasionally I do a day in the life of weapon collector. I did one this year, I think. But yeah, I'll give it a go. Alex said, if I won £1 million, I'd probably buy a shit ton of spy resistant stuff. That really fascinates me. That would be very cool stuff to own. Yeah. I know most of us would buy houses first, but yeah, if we had £1 million to spend on weapons or whatever. Big Beast, I've been eyeing up them airbows, but the price of them in the UK is £800. It's a shame, isn't it? Yeah, that gets mentioned on here a lot, buying one of them, but yeah, too expensive, aren't they? Glorious ass, I've if won the lottery, maybe a second home over the drink in America. Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, most of us would be buying houses first or private land, as Lewis says. But yeah, excluding that, because my thought is, if I won £1 million, I would not be spending, it would be going on a house or land first, and then whatever I had left would be the weapons or whatever, Freddie says you should do a video on every rifle, shotgun, air gun, pistol. From best to worst. All right. Do you know what? A lot of my rifles, I've never done videos on them. My DX, I've never done videos on them. Some of them I get paranoid because I think I've got a couple of videos flagged because certain stuff people think they're real and start flagging it, even though that's not an issue. I'll tell you what I've been having recently though. this has happened again today, Liam. I told Liam about this, weapons and stuff. I woke up today and I had another YouTube video age restricted. That all my knuckle duster videos are being age restricted, one a day. Yeah, it don't matter, but it's fucking weird. I don't know if it's someone reporting them or have YouTube suddenly changed some kind of thing and now they don't like knuckle duster videos because there's nothing threatening about them. They need to buy a nuclear weapon from Putin or someone. Yeah, weird, ain't it, Liam? You see, thankfully I've had none age restricted so far. Guess they don't like dusters. It's bizarre. I don't know what the issue is. But every morning I wake up and I've got another knuckle duster video that's been, it don't matter anyway, because it's, as long as it don't start getting me chucked off YouTube, I don't really care, because they're all old fucking videos anyway. Sparrow said, now YouTube having a massive purge. Oh, are they? Yeah, that must be what it is then. Also said my own woods with a complete wall around. I'd like that, yes, or like a steel, one of those old steel fences around it. Yes, I'd like that. Yeah, woods with a wall or a fence, metal, like them really fucking heavy duty fences. Dad said if I had £1 million, I'd probably end up having to buy a second house to keep all the knives and swords I'd buy. Funny said snowflake culture, exactly. Tactical said to Liam, if you won the lottery, how many bunkers would you buy? Freddie said, fuck's ain't that shit, Mike, but why would they age restrict one a day? I don't know. It's very bizarre. That's what makes me suspect it might be someone doing it. As I said, I don't really give a fuck. None of my videos actually break any community things, so they can't give me community strikes. Not proper ones. They can give you fake, they can give you them and then you can appeal it. I don't break their, because to be honest, if you're breaking the community fucking things, a lot of the time you're potentially breaking the law anyway, and only a fool records himself breaking the law and puts it online. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, it's annoying, Freddie. I don't know what it is, but yeah, it's weird. Yeah, I suppose if you had £1 million, you could buy one of them fucking great big bunkers, or even build one. Sparrow said, I'll be buying an island off the west coast of Scotland. They come up at the time. The less livable, the cheaper. Yeah, Liam said he'd get a government level bunker, not an RSC post, to make it into a bomb filling lair. Lewis said, I got a copyright strike once because a neighbour was playing music in their garden. That's fucked, isn't it? It's fucked. Alex said the YouTube police will come and beat you. Steve said, I think all the silly rules is why I have no interest in making videos. Yeah, I don't blame you. This is the only one that I've always found pathetic. Now, I know that it doesn't say I have to cover up weapons, but the issue is, because YouTube are so fucking sly and fucking devious, right? I don't trust them, because it says you can't handle firearms on a live stream. Technically, I don't even own any firearms, but how would they know? How can a bot distinguish that from that? That's one issue. And the other issue, at the bottom, it says, these are just some of the reasons you could get a community strike. So that pretty much means if we want to one day say we don't like them guns in the background, you'll get a community strike, they can. So I'm just covering myself for you lot's benefit, really. But yeah, I've always found this fucking shit pathetic that I have to do that to cover my own ass. But oh well. Mr. Daplink said clocks go back tonight, don't they? Oh, what time do they go back? Does that mean I've got to do an extra hour on here? If at 12 o'clock they go back to 11, I've got to go to 12, haven't I? That ain't happening. I'll be honest with you, I was really tired earlier. I wasn't even sure how long I was going to be on for tonight. I was at 2 a.m. Right, I'm all right then. I'm lucky. Tactical said, I've just got 2 copyright claims on my videos for music from a free app. I'll change the music. Yeah, the copyright ones at least ain't too bad. Copyright. I've got a couple. Oh, I had a couple of copyright claim ones. A lot of them they just say, "Oh, we've put an ad on it," and then the people get paid whose music it is. And I'm fine with that. I'd like them to have money if they made the music. You know what I mean? I don't want to make their money out of their music. Steve said, "I love the subtle slap in the face you've given them with your banners." Exactly. Good, isn't it? Yeah, perfect. I like it that a lot of people don't notice half time as well. Some people do. But it does crack me up. Wolf says that Amazon is way better than Netflix, mate. Get next day delivery and streaming service. I've never done the Amazon. What's Amazon Prime in it? But I know if people have Amazon Prime, you can join my Twitch. So if you watch my Twitch videos, you can subscribe for free with Amazon Prime. Cost you nothing, and I'll get money out of it. They're really good, that is. If I only have I don't have a lot of followers on there, so I don't make a lot. Big B said Twitch is getting shafted by that copyright stuff too. Yeah, what's happening with that? I don't really. I've heard of that, but I don't know a lot about it. Actually, I'd like to see how they will put an ad on a sub 1 minute video. Yeah, exactly. Sing Shot Warrior, right, mate? Good to see you on. How are you? So I'm looking forward to an extra hour. I had insomnia last night and I haven't slept today. Yeah, I'm getting my sleep, but feeling tired when I wake up. So I suspect I may have sleep apnea again. Yeah, that's why I keep being tired all the fucking time. I'm putting on weight. I lost fucking 3 stone and put 2 back on. I'm still lighter than I was, but yes, cat and bolt warrior. Big B said people are having to delete their clips and vids because of DMCA crackdowns. That's a shame because I always liked Twitch for that. That Twitch never used to have any issues with anything, really, did they? Matt said, "I'm going soon, guys. I'm glad I made it for one of the live streams finally. I would stay, but my illness is making me too tired." It's good to have you on, Matt, and it's been nice having a conversation with you. Yeah, the good thing with my streams, I get a low enough level that I can literally talk to everyone. So yeah, it's been good having you on. Yeah, I hope I hope you feel better. It's not the kind of thing you get better from, is it? But yeah, but I have a bit of respite for a while. Sparrow said I was laughing to myself the other night, looking at my Cold Steel Gladius, thinking, I'll slap a Picatinny on this. I can have it as a ludicrous bayonet. Yes, it starts to get in your head. You start seeing everything as bayonets after a while, or whatever you're doing. I start seeing every single bit of metal as a potential thing I can make a knife out of. That Blink said they're DMCAing streams and VODs of channels that played music in the past. Luckily, I don't do that. People are getting randomly suspended and banned. Slingshot said you should make an arming sword. An arming sword, Wolf said. Oh, yes. Wolf said or me, I don't know. Big Ped said, mate, I've been trying to tell myself to grow up. Keep wanting an Uzi. 350 quid for a thing to sit about. I know what you mean. That's why, I'll be honest with you, the price of DX, I don't think they're worth buying now. You'd probably be better off seeing if you can find I doubt you'd get it though. Some kind of CO2 version that you could shoot. All metal CO2 version, air pistol that you could shoot. At least you can shoot it then. It's up to you though, because I've had a deer. They're good for the Uzi. Yeah, I had a Diak Uzi up there years ago, and I loved it. Yeah, I got really skint one day and had to sell my Uzi and my Bren gun and a couple of other things. Alex Saint said, really considering sharpening my AKM bayonet so I can use it as a multi-tool, but would also use it as blunt as a knife trainer. Yeah, well, if you want to use it like that, it'd be a good knife, I think. That Blink said, Twitter getting greedy with the ads too. Used to be broadcaster who runs the ads. Now they auto run. So halfway through a good part of the game, get 4 ads in a row. Yeah, people kept saying that on mine, that they was getting like 3 ads in a row. And I'd only ever set it to do 1 ad, like one at the beginning, one at the end. Richard, didn't a YouTuber get demonetised for having 10 seconds of that laughing policeman song? Really? That's mad. Did you hear me say earlier, Rich, that I'm gonna look in my shed, see how many of those chainsaw bars are actually damaged and unusable, make some knives out of them. I've got some fucking great big things. I could probably make gladius out of them. They're big enough for that. Alex Saint said, I would love to get my hands on a deactivated AKM with moving action, but it costs 500 quid. Oh, hello, Riggs, by the way. I saw you was on, forgot to say hello. Number Sabu said that was for the dental bills, wasn't it? Do you know what? I can't remember. Do you know what? I can't remember what it was now. It might have been. Yeah, actually. Can you remember? Was it that? Yeah, it's been so long ago. It probably was. It probably was. But yeah, because I didn't have no, proper income, I had to sell my brain gun and my Uzi. It probably was for that. Or actually, I've got a filling. I got one filling and one tooth pulled out because that was a filled one and it broke. So I thought, fuck it, I'm not paying to have them fucking build it up again. Just pull the fucking thing out. Slingshot said I would suggest an Arkansas toothpick. I'll tell you what, Slingshot, I will do that because I've not got any Arkansas toothpicks, and I might even do a big old leaf-shaped blade as well. Comment on one of my videos about that. Comment on my latest video or last night's stream saying, Mike, don't forget to do an Arkansas toothpick and a leaf-shaped blade. And I've got some fucking there's some chainsaw bars out there that are fucking, getting off a 3 foot fucking long, 2.5 foot long. Rich said, yeah, you said about the chainsaw bars at the start of the stream. I wasn't sure if you heard me, Rich. Alex said you should buy deactivated brand. Yeah, you can buy deactivated brain guns for 350, 400. Yeah, my one cost me, I think, 125 quid. I've got a picture of it somewhere, but I think the picture's under here now. But if you watch my old videos, go and watch my really old videos, and you'll see the brand, you'll see the old display, and the brand gun and the Uzi. Big Pat said, remember in the 80s and 90s, break barrels, hand pistols. Wish I could get the old school ones of them. Yeah, that I'll tell you what, that up there's an old it's not old, but that's a break barrel. Fucking hell. That's a break barrel pistol. But yeah, I like, well, that actually, see that one there? That one there is actually a 1960s or earlier Webley pistol. Arkansas toothpick. It's a kind of Bowie knife, essentially, Wolf's Head, but without the clip point, and it's more like almost like a dagger, but one side's not sharpened, sort of. It's its own. It's a knife shape, basically. DJ said do a pole arm. I have got a pole arm, but I wouldn't mind doing another one. Axe. He said let the fuckery begin. You're right, mate. Jumbo Sabu said, Mike, you should have just got somebody to hit you when he baseball bats in the face rather than say you DX. Yeah, but needs must. I know. I didn't think of that at the time. I think the pain makes you think wrong. Jumbo Sabu said, yeah, In Case of Zombies, part 1 and 2 are good videos of your weapons. Oh, yeah, they're probably some of my most popular videos as well, then. Slingshot said it was made by the same guy who made the Bowie knife, Wolf's Head. Matt said I have a 2.2 SMK, S3 air pistol. That's it. Yeah, when you can get them going, all right. That's what that is up there. I think that fires all right. Stu, SAK 94. You right, Stu? How you doing? I was just saying a minute ago. I told you, didn't I? There's potentially 5, 6, 7 chainsaw bars in the shed that are potentially broken. Some of the fuckers are nearly 3 foot long. I could make a gladius out of them. So thank you, Stu, because that was a fucking excellent idea. Everyone's saying there, like, Stu there, tax slave, you right, man? Jamie said soldier of fortune, sell them at Arkansas toothpicks. Well, that knife that Slingshot Warrior bought, you can buy that over here, but it's just because it's not on like a sale, it's a lot more expensive. Zed said, a mate of mine just bought an old Webley air pistol for 120 quid. That's good. That's good. E Honda said, I was thinking about getting a real Enfield number 1 Mark IV. They're selling them for about $600. That's excellent. Yeah, very good price. You should get one. That'd get a lot of views, I reckon. Yeah, but that'd be fun to shoot as well. Alex said, Mike, is it too late to get the fighting knife out? It's not even in this room now. Do you mean the Fairbairn fighting knife? It's actually in my dad's display case I'm making for him. Yeah. Which ain't in here now. It's in his room. Slingshot said, the Arkansas toothpick is our version of the stiletto or dirk. Yeah, there's a good way of putting it. Dad said, the Bowie was also known as an Arkansas toothpick. Yeah, it's just the Arkansas toothpick. You're right there as well. The Arkansas toothpick just hasn't really got the clip point as much, has it? But it's same with the Bowies. There's a lot of different Bowie knives, isn't there? With different sort of clips. Big Pet said, I would love an old Tempest. Mark's got one of them, my twin brother. He's got an Tempest. Hunt said, I got the World War One Carcano for 250. I haven't shot it yet. That's another nice gun. Stu said, no worries, mate. Can't wait to see what you make. I'm thinking of a Gladius, Stu. I'm thinking of a Gladius. That should be fucking excellent. I've got to make sure I'm going to confirm with Mount, because it's his work stuff, that they're definitely damaged. But I would imagine, though, knowing my dad, if they're hanging up where they are, they're hanging up because they're broken, but he didn't want to get rid of them in case he could fix them. But if they was good, they'd be on chainsaws. But I'll check with him first. Even if I can just get one out of it, it's better than nothing. They've got some big fucking ones as well. I'm sure he's got some 4-foot ones somewhere, but they're not broken. I'm not going to start stealing their 4-foot bars. Wolf said would be cool if we do a meet if lockdown ever ends. That gets mentioned a lot. Wolf said we'll have to look into that. I would like to do that. I reckon it would have to be a sort of invite only thing, and we'd all have to get in some kind of messaging thing so we all know who's going, because the problem is there are some people who don't like some of the channels or other channels, or don't like me because I blocked them. So but you could easily do it, just be all on a mailing list, or whatever private thing, so we only know in the people who want to be in it. I can confirm it. You know what I mean? One day, I can't say definitely when, but yeah, one day that could happen. Alex Saint said, Mike, you should do a video with your brother. I will do eventually. It's just, I see him every day. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know why we don't do more videos together, which you don't. Slingshot says, so true, Zed, but that's the blade designs classified as today. Jamie said, have you watched a YouTube Lock and Load with Ali Emery? No, I know who that is, though. I've never seen that. Yeah, big piss up. All said, yeah, be good. Stu said, make a fuck off Claymore. One of the big ones. If I can get one like that big, yeah, definitely. I'll look into it. I'll put a lot of work into that as well, because it'd be worth it for that amount of steel already sort of hardened like that and a decent thickness. It'd be worth putting a lot of effort into that. I'd give that a good couple of weeks worth if it took it. While there's more people on, have you been reading this thing? I know a lot of people often want to do super chats, so I can't do super chats, but yeah, people often say, why can't I do super chat? Well, now you can do something else. If you put in the chat ! support, go and try it. Although you'll all probably try it now. It'll come up with a link. Click that link and you can donate some money. Just a one-off. You don't have to. Just thought I'd mention it. If I don't mention it, no one. It all goes to the channel, and I appreciate it. Tactical said, can you imagine if people fell out at the meet? Sound of steel being drawn would be 30 meters away. Yeah, that's the only thing that puts me off. Tactical. Yes. Yeah, I know. That's what I thought. Imagine weapons group meeting up. It'd be on the fucking UK news. Massive battle going on. Oh gosh, you imagine it. Yeah, a load of drunk nutters with weapons all fucking fighting in a field. Think it's fucking, yeah. Maybe think it's some kind of reenactment, and I realise all the blood's real. James said, Mike, we should all go on a trip, like Jolly Boys outing. Yeah, that'd be excellent. I like, yeah, Jolly Boys out good, isn't it? They said Daily Star would have field day. They would, wouldn't they? Even if we didn't have a fight there, they'd probably claim we was all meeting up to take over somewhere. I better not say anything on here because that'll be used. Yeah, 1066 all over again, exactly. Alex said, saw a deactivated Colt M16 with grenade launcher of $2,000. Yeah, if you had a lot of money, that stuff would be great to get. Slingshot said, can you get that axe now from Amazon? I'll have another look, because that when I looked last time, Slingshot, that was quite expensive, but I'm gradually piling up some money in my Amazon.com, and I'll probably buy it from there. Yeah, UK Expendables. Imagine. Yeah, or the other thing would happen is we all get along, but then the police tell us to go. And then that turns into some great battle. Yeah. E. Honda said, have you seen the binary triggers for AR-15s? I've got one for my 2.2. It's the most fun gun ever to plink. No, I don't know what that is, E. Honda. What is it then? Too bad you fuck breathers can't get on the guns these days. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, binary trigger. That's yeah, be like 1066 all over again. Alex said, is it me or do I love huge car boot sales? Who don't love a good car boot sale? Big Pet, had anyone done a twin limb hand pistol? I was looking into it on the horizon. Sparrow might have done something like that. He's done like a not a twin limb, but he's got like what's it? The Jaxie backbone, I think it's called. What's that link said? Oh, Arkansas toothpick, nice. Yeah, Tomcat 2's at dawn. Steve said, all my Amazon purchases have been through your Amazon links. Thank you, Steve. I got a bit recently. I got paid out about $20 recently. That goes into Amazon, so I can then buy, if I need stuff for the channel, I can buy it through Amazon.com. Comes in quite handy sometimes. Well, you know what I mean? It does come in quite handy. But yeah, what I do, I pile it up and then every now and then I buy something that's handy for the channel. Last thing I bought was, you can't quite see it, but there's a light on my camera. That was bought from Amazon credit, Amazon.com credit. Thank you, Steve, by the way. And anyone else who uses the links. Steve said binary triggers will fire on both the pull and release. Oh, nice. Yeah. Well, there you go. Yeah, Ehon said, lets you shoot 2 shots every time you pull the trigger. Oh, that does sound interesting, yeah. Stu said, do you want an Anglo-armed compact machete blade blank, mate, to make a bowie or something? I've got one laying around doing nothing. Yes, you know, I'd say yes. Yeah, if you don't want it, definitely, mate. Yeah. Yeah, which one's that? Yeah, I'm up for anything, so thank you. Yeah, if you want to send it, definitely. Yeah, I'd appreciate that. Thank you, Stu. Yeah. Let me know if you need any details. I know you have got my address, but if you need it again, yeah, cheers, Stu. Yeah, I'd love to do that. Ready, Honda, didn't I? Slingshot, any chance we're going to see a metal reinforced quarter staff? If I can get the stuff, I'd need a metal rod first. If I can get the stuff, definitely Slingshot. Alex, I saw someone who mixed tea and coffee together. He's going to hell. So it looks like I am then. I've done that before. Mole Man, good to see you on, mate. Yeah. So you said that was all right if I use your song. That music you put on, I thought that was fucking really good. Unimate's music. And I thought when I listened to that, I instantly thought, you know what, that would make a really good end theme to a horror film. And then I thought, oh, well, that's funny. I'm doing a horror film soon. Yeah, I'd love to use that as the end theme. Oh man, I know you already said yeah. Thank you. Good to see you on, mate. What you at tonight? Same as us in watching this, I suppose. You know what I mean? What have you been doing this evening? But yeah, it's good to see you on, my man. James said, Mike, just tried to donate, but only accept PayPal, and I ain't got a PayPal account. So I'm going to buy something for you on your site instead. Can you put a link up, please? What site? Do you mean the merchandise? What's it? Exclamation mark. I'll tell you what. Well, if you really want to donate, Jamie, message me and I'll give you my PayPal address. Because the only thing is, all of the other things. Oh no, yeah, you won't be able. Yeah, do the merch then. Yeah, if that's what you mean. I'll tell you what to buy. Get a couple of stickers or something, or a mug. You don't have to, Jamie, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Stu said, yeah, I thought I'd ask just in case you were fed up making bowies. No, I'm loving it. I'm loving it, Stu. Don't necessarily have to be a bowie, but I'll make something out of it. Yeah. What I'll do, I'll have a look at the shape of the blade. Whatever I think suits it, I'll make something. Yeah, I'd love that, Stu. Thank you. So I tried to donate and it wanted a mobile number. I haven't got one. I'll get a mug or something. So thank you as well, Peter. Yeah, if you want to donate, get a stickers on there that you can get for a couple of quid, and I'll still get a bit out of it. But thank you. Zed said, are you off, Rich? Good night, mate. He said, I'd like a Saracen to convert into a camper van for use as a bug out vehicle. Yeah, that would be very cool. I'd love to do something like that. Mild Man said, thanks and you're welcome. You just watched Scanners, did you? Yeah, good old Scanners. That's an excellent film, that is. The one thing I love about Cronenberg's films, he loves to have a horrendously gory bit in it, don't he? All of his films have at least one horrendously over-the-top gory bit. Singsort said, you start with a hard wooden dowel, Mike, and you reinforce it with metal. Yeah, but I thought you said it needs a steel rod right the way through the middle of it. So I'd need a steel rod, like 4 foot long, wouldn't I? Which I don't have. Or a hard wooden dowel. Josh Buck, you right, mate? He said, hello, sir. Did you say you were doing an EDC video soon? Yes. The video is on my computer, needing to be edited. Dan Lyon, right, mate? He said, can you review some knives? Yes, I'll do some knife reviews soon, actually. It all depends. Like, it's got to be something I've got, though, if that makes sense. Sorry if I've missed any comments. Oh, Steve said, I rarely ever fired full auto in the army, only during suppressive fire during raids. Everything else was single aim shots. I love a binary trigger, but I can't justify it. My man said lots of heads exploding. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, there's a new thing on. If anyone wants to, I know people often say, can they donate? And a lot of the time I can't do super chat. So if you want to donate, just do what this says on here. And it literally goes straight into my PayPal. That's to anyone. I'm not talking to anyone specific there. But often people say to me, oh, I wouldn't mind donating, mate. You're off, Matt. Good night, mate. See you next time. Zed said, I think quarter staffs are 6 foot long. Well, there you go. I need a 6 foot fucking bit of metal. I could do it. Well, I don't know, actually. How the fuck do you drill a 6 foot hole in a piece of dowel? Apart from the only way I'd know, you'd have to split it down the middle, cut a groove in it, put the steel rod in, glue them back together. Because you ain't going to drill a hole 6 foot long through a piece of dowel perfectly with a hand drill. Yeah, you'd have to split it. Yeah, slingshot though. I'm sure last time I asked you about the metals on the ends, and you said no, it had a rod in it. I don't know. All right. Yeah, I can do a quarter staff with metal ends on, but I'm sure when I said to you last time, you said no, it has a rod right through the middle of it. It doesn't matter. All right. Because I thought that was you know, be too difficult to do. Alex said, can you tell us the story of your tattoos on your knuckles? I've got an ACAB tattoo, pretty much. I don't think all cops are bastards now, but when I was younger, I used to get arrested. I used to get stopped every single time I ever went out the house, basically. But it's because I did stuff. I wasn't innocent. But the police started being cunts, like proper cunts, and started trying to fit us up, trying to spread rumours about my sexuality. This is how pathetic they were, that they was trying to set us up for crimes we never did, tried to beat us up on, when they wasn't even on duty as well. So this is how you knew those cunts. It's not a policeman giving you a clip round the ear. This is an off-duty policeman seeing you on in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, getting out of his car and trying to beat you up. That kind of shit. So yeah, that's why I had that. I was 18 at the time. I've grown up now. But yeah. Zed said they should be seasoned oak as well, which isn't cheap, I dare say. Slingshot, that must have been a misunderstanding. Yeah, it must have been Slingshot, I reckon. Alf, you're right, mate. And he said, I just bought some PSE Viper SS pistol bow. Are they any good? As far as I'm aware, mate, they're the same as these. So yeah. Whether they've got the same trying to pick me up, yeah, exactly. Whether those ones have got the same prods as these, I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, I could go into more than that, but I certainly wasn't an innocent teenager. But when these police started getting like personal about it, and even trying to spread rumors and weird shit like that, proper bizarre. Grown men. This was from the age of 15 to 20. This was going on. And yeah, the times they was trying to beat me up, I was like fucking 16, 17 at the time. Yeah, pathetic, really. So that was my sort of little fuck you to them at the time, and I've just, left it. Lewis said, can you recommend any good websites for deactivated shotguns, mate? The only thing I can say, Lewis, is try DMB Militaria and Worldwide Arms Limited, but I don't know any that sell them now. Like, they may have them. Alex said, I don't think ACAB too, but there are a few who are dicks. Yeah, you've got to have police. Someone's got to do the job, and a lot of them do the job. It's just the ones I used to have to deal with, they was just fucking cunts, basically. And not all of them. Some of them was all right. But yeah, some of them weren't. You imagine getting arrested, right? And then getting arrested for no reason. Police saying, right, at 9 o'clock last night, you were trying to break into a garage to, nick whatever. Good job they was being so fucking specific as well, because it just so happened at exactly 9 o'clock, I was in a completely different place talking to my fucking mother. So yeah. And then when my mum said they weren't there, they was talking to me, because my mum was driving home from work because she was a cleaner, right? They tried to say to her she would get done for fucking perjury and whatever the other thing is. Fucking scumbags. Yeah. I'm not saying I was innocent. Me and Malcolm together have probably been arrested over 150 times. When he was younger, it was to get arrested on a Friday and then get arrested on Saturday. We was doing stuff, but a policeman's supposed to be doing his job, not trying to spread rumors about you and fit you up and try and beat you up when they're off duty. That's just. And I had never ever done anything to the police. I've never resisted arrest. I've never tried to hurt a policeman in their job, because I couldn't see the point of it. And I also knew if you fucking did do that, especially them ones, as soon as they got you handcuffed, they'd be beating the living shit out of you. Slingshot said, would you ever try making that semi-auto slingshot rifle? Possibly, yes. This is why I don't go on about this too often, because it turns into a rant and I can't stop going on about it. Big B said, with most police, most of them are pricks, but the good ones I've met are sound as fuck. Exactly. I've got nothing against the police. This is the thing. I've got nothing against the police. But I did have something against the ones I used to have to deal with, because they was cunts, as I say. But yeah. But to get something like that covered over or even removed is a lot of money that I ain't got. And also, if I get rid of it, it look fucking weird, I think. Al said, yeah, £50. I think it's the Horror Zone Yes, Alv. Yeah, you've got a decent crossbow. What you want to do is go and have a look for a redback prod. Put that on it, and then you'll have the maximum power one you can get. Tim, you right, mate? It's an evening on. I haven't been on for a while. Hope you're all doing well. Yeah, good to see you on, mate. Big beast. It also depends on if you catch him on a good day or not. Have to arrest cheeky as fuck crackheads and deal with annoying kids. Like it's a shit job. Yes, is that they're only human, aren't they? I can understand that. I do know that now. Yeah, they are only human. I mean, things that said, did you know you can heat certain blades? Heat treat certain blades rather than forge. Yes, I did know that. Yeah, yeah. Rolf says that Alv, you should look into getting the Horizon Redback. A lot more power. But yeah, as far as I know, from looking at the PSE, it is the Redback, just with a different it's just a different name on it. It's the exact same crossbow, definitely. Ehon said I was falsely arrested once, went to jail, bailed out. 3 months later, I got a letter saying how it was their fault for not clearing something out of their system. If I want my money back. Yeah, they're bastards, aren't they? We have the same thing here, E-Honda. My brother got stopped. No, we don't live that close to London, but he was in London recently, got stopped, and they claimed he definitely didn't have car insurance. Done all this shit. Now and he did have car insurance. Now he's gonna have to go to court to prove he had the car insurance to then get some compensation for it. When he had insurance all the time. Tactical said, was a local copper years ago, used to grab you by the throat just for fun, evil prick. Yeah, that's not right. That's out of order, that is. Yeah. As I say, in the old days, they used to do the old clip round the ear, but some of these cunts ain't doing clip round the ear. Alex says there's also history on your hand. Exactly. Yeah, part of me. A bit like my scars. I've got a scar here. That's where someone bit me in a fight. But partly the reason that looks like that, again, I've got multiple scars, permanent scars on my body, because the police wouldn't let me see a doctor. Now, the reason that looks like that is because the police refused to take me to the hospital. I was in the police station for 3 days because it was Boxing Day, Christmas Day, and Christmas Eve. No, the courts are open. Wasn't until I went to court and had it looked at. It was completely infected because it hadn't been cleaned or nothing. And all they did, they let me look. They take you to their doctor, the police, and he'll just go, yeah, that's all right. Because all they give a fuck about is if you're bleeding to death or not. If you're not bleeding to death, they don't give a shit. I've had to have stitches in my mouth from a fight that, again, the police doctors said, nah, that's fine, he's right. And then when I've got down to the hospital, they've been like, why the fuck didn't they bring you down here and get stitches in your mouth? Yeah. No, I can't tonight, E-Honda, because I'm going off in a minute. But next time, because I would like to do that, E-Honda, he said, send me a link and I'd love to join. I'm right in. Funny thing is, I fucking completely forgot I was on a StreamYard stream. I would have said, yeah, I'm going to go off soon. But next time, I'll do it. Yeah, completely forgot about that. Do you know what? I hadn't even registered. Yeah. Funny thing is, last time I was asking for people to join, no one wanted to. Fuck's sake. Alf said, where can I get a redback prod? Not sure. You just have to look, I reckon. All right, mate? Well, yeah, we'll stop that rant. This is partly why I don't go on about it, because I go on and on and on and on otherwise. Dave, you right, mate? He said, do you have any blades that have gone very rusty? A couple, yes, yeah. Well, what was you going to say, Dave? How to clean them? My brother told me a story about him running from a cop and him leading him into a muddy ditch. It was so funny. Nice. Yeah, like I say, I ain't got no issue with the police, nowadays. But I did when I was younger. So I used to have to deal with them every day. As I say, I wasn't no innocent person. But, there's innocent and then there's police going too far. This is what they were doing. Slingshot said, my brother was like you growing up. Under my bed, I've actually got my fucking me and Malcolm's criminal record. What we kept. And I've even, it's about that fat, it's in a folder. And I've even got some of those things you hold up to have your picture took. They used to let us have them, some of them. You know, some of the police did. Alex said, Mike, remember to do a video about the petition. We could make a change. I'll have a proper look into it. I did have a quick look, and the only issue was it's the same thing like usual. Do you know what they're actually trying to reverse? Posting blades. That's all they care about. It won't actually get any weapons back. All they want to change is the bit about posting weapons, posting knives. So it will literally do nothing for me. But because I don't mind having to prove ID. You know, if I have to make someone prove ID, I'll do that. Yeah. But yes, I'll look into it, Alex. Zed said, I once got taken to court by the DVLO of a road tax on a car that I didn't have. Oh, the car you didn't have. And my brother's getting that as well. They couldn't say what make and colour it was or the number plate. Got kicked out of court. Bizarre, isn't it? Tim said, I got a spare Redback prod from the Horizon Redback. There you go. Horizon Redback website. Sorry, the Horizon website sold them. Dave said, yeah, what are the best ways to prevent rust from appearing? If you want to stop rust appearing in the first place, E100, if you're on, we'll definitely do a joint one next week. If not next week, the week after then, or maybe next Friday. And I'll do it properly so you can get on, Liam can get on. Silicone gun oil is really, really good for preventing rust. In fact, just before I came on here, I put some on this. But to get it off, you want very, very, if you get rust on your things, try and wipe it off with just sometimes if it's very fine rust, you can actually rub it off with a cloth, or you want very, very, very fine wire wool, something like that. Just be careful. John said, can you show them things under your bed? What, my criminal record? The thing is, there's too much. If I show you it, like, I can show you the folder, and I'll show you the things from far away if I can. But I have to hold, it's got my name on it. That's the problem. I can't show, and the local police station. But that's what we kept. I ain't got all of it, and this is a faint one. I'm going to hold my hand over most of it. That is the things you would hold up to have your picture taken. But I've got to cover it because it says what police station it is and it says my full name on it. Tactical said, I used to get pulled over loads years ago. I bought a car that used to belong to a drug dealer. Couldn't get rid of it fast enough. I remember you saying about that. Yeah, I bet you'd get a lot of fucking issues with that. Slingshot said, that cop was covered with mud and hated my brother afterwards. I bet he did. Sparrow said, agreed. Reasonable regulation is better than an outright ban. Alex said to me, remember the clocks go back? You have to be on for another hour. Yeah, exactly. Tim said, RE posting blades. It's a shame Blades and Bows shut up shop. It appears places like Prepper Shop haven't had a problem sending them. Yeah, I think matey on there just didn't want to risk it. But yeah, a lot of the shops haven't really, in all honesty, a lot of the shops are taking no notice of it, Tim. Because all the knives I've bought since that law went in, I've not had to I have not had to show anyone my ID. I'll tell you what, I saw the weirdest, fucking funniest website ever the other day. English website selling spring-assisted knives. You lot might even know what website it is. I could not believe it. So, spring-assisted knives nowadays are potentially classed as flip knives, which are illegal to own, right? They're selling them and marketing them as ballistic knives. Fuck me. ballistic knives outright fucking, illegal. Dad said tactical. I bet you couldn't. About selling the car. I used to drive an X-Plod dog van. Always getting stopped in it. I think they felt annoyed that the biker was driving their old van. We had an old, we had a riot van once that we had as a camper van that my dad bought. It still had the numbers on the top. It wasn't a riot van, but it would have been the one that they would drive, transport the police about, like a van that would transport the police about. You know what I mean? It wasn't a riot van because it didn't have a cage in the back, but you know what I mean? It'd be where they would drive and it had the numbers on the top. But yeah, my dad made it into a camper van. Orion said, hello, Orion, if I didn't say hello, by the way. He said, apparently they checked somehow online, bought something on Blades UK. Yes, that's actually not part of the law, though. The actual law is it has to be checked at the door. This is why they're flouting the rules. Yeah, you're supposed to actually be ID'd at the door to prove you're 18. No one does it. Tim said, I've had to show ID once. The postie has left parcels when the kids had answered. Right, yeah. But I have had you are right, Orion, though. They do check you online, which is good, but that's not really what they're supposed to do, because anyone can fake that. Alex said, what's the website? I'll buy one. I wish I knew. It's quite a common. Can some of the English people name some of the websites that they buy knives from? Not Blades UK, not Prepper's Shop. It may be one beginning with S. Big B said most of the time, if they ID you once, they won't do it again because they save your name. That's it. And again, that's sort of acceptable, but not really what they're supposed to be doing. Yeah, the actual law says if you sell a knife in the UK, if you sell a knife to someone, you have to get them. When that package is given to the person at the door, they have to prove they're over 18. Yeah. Let me check. You know what? It may be DNA Ledger saying that. Yes, it is. Fucking hell. Look, I'll post it for you. This is from DNA Ledger. They're nuts. It's too long. I'll just get rid of it. You was right, Stu. Meg B said, never been asked for ID. Never been asked to show ID. Once at the door, bought a fun crossbow, no ID at the door. Bought 8 tons of moonshine, didn't get asked for ID. Yeah, exactly. Dad said, if a post asked me for proof of I was over 18, I'd laugh in his face. But yeah, no, it was DNA Leisure, but it cracks me up. Yeah, we stock the biggest range of spring-assisted knives available anywhere. Check out our ballistic knives. Fucking hell. Dave said, there are parents out there who are willing to give their ID to kids, and their kids are ordering crazy blades to use them in the wrong way. The only issue this is happening is because some kid bought a knife off of Amazon and delivered it and he went and killed someone. But why should we all be punished? Because that kid would have just got a different knife from somewhere else anyway, or a hammer or whatever. See you later, Slingshot. Good night, mate. The DHL took one look at me, and they can tell I'm over 18. Must be the grey beard. Well, we could be faking it. Could be wearing a fake beard or something. You know what I mean? Is it raining? It was raining a little bit here earlier, but not bad. Yeah, Honda, if you're on, I'll get you on next Friday. I can't do Saturday because I've got to do a Halloween stream. And that's going to be a special, almost like a movie thing we can all watch and chat about. That's going to be excellent. Well, I think it's going to be excellent anyway. I think it'll be good anyway. If we can't do it next Friday, we'll do it Friday or Saturday afterwards, 100%. Tactical said, last me asked a fat man chuckling. Choose a better colour. Oh, what if you're putting a fucking fake beard on? There's two little kids stood, and one sat on the other's shoulders with fake beard on. Dave said, it doesn't really add up. A screwdriver can do just as much damage as a knife. There was teens who killed the old chap with screwdriver he stole. Yeah, exactly. You up for a joint stream next Friday, Liam, or the Friday afterwards before you go? Me, you, E Honda, and anyone else who wants to join on here? See you later, Liam, if you're off. Have a good day's work tomorrow if you're there. All right, nice one. I'll let you know next closer to the time. Big B said, to be honest, most places should get ID'd. You don't been drinking in the same pub since I was 15. Yeah, exactly. Right, just going to click a couple of these things. I've got little websites open. Shut that. Yeah, I can't believe DNA leisure. Check out our ballistic knives. Hilarious. Big B said, to be honest, most of it, I read that, didn't I? What was the R and IG? Not too much drink, Liam, or just yeah, good night. Dave said, I was scrolling on Facebook later today and I was reading a news article about a 13-year-old who took a Rambo knife to school. Yeah, that's fucking mad. They was on about regulating them, weren't they? Riggs, you still on? Weren't they on about regulating Rambo knives? Ryan said, last year I bought a blade from Springfields. Got shipped via UPS, but somehow came out the packaging. They rang me up saying they were getting the police involved. Fuck's sake, that's insane. There's nothing illegal with that. Oh, luckily it was fine. UPS overreacting. Yeah, fucking stupid bollocks, isn't it? Ridiculous. That puts me off doing some things because of stuff like that. Yeah. Right, might as well stay until past now. I'm here. I'll get E Honda on next time, and anyone else who wants to, I'll do a proper thing next time because I need to be prepared with headphones and that anyway. Big B said, "Is to me, it's not young'uns having weapons that bothers me. It's the way they do it with them that's the issue. Since no one is brought up around weapons anymore, no one gets taught how to respect them." Yeah, that's quite a good point. That's quite a good point. That's the MOD knife. Yeah, I know which one you're on about. That's not even a sort of threatening looking knife. That looks like that's the MOD knife looks like a sort of bushcraft type knife. I think it's not like well, I don't know. All depends. See, that don't look like a. I don't know. But you know what I mean? Some knives to other people, to certain people, look more threatening. They've got a green handle and a bit of writing on. Zombie knife. Ryan said, they said if I wanted it, I had to get it from them. They wouldn't put it back in the post. Springfield would have to send me another one. Dave said, I watched a few crazy things. Don't they class tasers as firearms? A young man was put away for 4 years. Yes, yeah, they are, yeah. Alex said, this might shock you, but I've legit seen year 8s come in MDMA. That don't surprise me. Me and my mates would have done that kind of shit when we was in year 8. Yeah, it's fucked up though. Well, maybe not year 8, maybe year 9, 10, but definitely by year 10. Big Pet said, red back prod, 23 quid if you Google it, mate. Nice. That's good. That's good. Yeah, who wanted the red back prod? But yeah, that PSE Viper crossbow is a good one. As far as I'm aware, it's exactly the same as the Redback. It's the same crossbow. It's just got a different name on it. I did say about cleaning the knives, didn't I? Yeah. If the knives have got a, see, like this, whoever it was asking, I can't remember now. If like this, your knive's got like a brushed effect on it, you might get away with a very, very fine, what do you call it? Very fine wet dry sandpaper going along with the lines. Yeah, I ain't put a proper video on for a while, have I? I hadn't noticed that. I'll put a I need to live stream tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll put the EDC video on. I might do. Anyone fancy talking to me while I do the EDC? So tomorrow I have a premiere down the side of it. Because it's nearly 30 minutes long. I reckon it'll be about 25 minutes long when it's done. So I might as well have a chat down the side, don't I? So we can talk about it. And next saying, I wouldn't have a problem with kids smoking weed, but they mix it with fiberglass and weed killer. Yeah, that shit. Oh no, I was just gonna check something, but fucking PayPal keep wanting me to do out of nowhere. They keep wanting me to do put a fucking. I have to do a text every time I go onto fucking PayPal now. Dave said the knife I was talking about went rusty. Probably went rusty because I put it down wet leaf. Probably it. But yeah, what you want to do is always keep them dry. Dave, keep them dry. Give them a, when you get them in, before you put them back in the sheath, put a bit of oil on them. But silicone gun oil, it's just silicone oil basically. WD-40 would do it. Fucking thing. He's not sent me a fucking waiting for fucking text. I'm signing my paper. Cunt. I don't know why I started doing it. I never even set it up to do it. Alex Sainton, Mike, do you ever want kids? Yeah, I'd have kids. I certainly wouldn't not have kids. You know what I mean? I'd like to have kids and like to yeah, keep family going. You know what I mean? But yeah, I might do one day. At the minute, I'm not really too fussed, but I think eventually I'll go about it, make it happen, sort of, not make it happen, but you know what I mean. At the minute, I'm not even looking for a missus, but one day I'll probably, will. Tactical said, you should get that add phone number bollocks on PayPal. When you've logged in, click help support, lets it bypass. Oh, nice one. I'll do that. Yes, annoying me that is, because it's not even sent me the text. Dad said, as I live in a seaside town, I found stainless blades are better for me. Carbon steel rust like buggery. I bet it does. Yeah, I bet that's a pain in the ass. Zed. Dave said, WD-40, I have some in the drawer downstairs. I could maybe put a little on. That's why I mentioned WD-40, because people quite often have WD-40, but not silicone gun oil. Does anybody know any other oils that you could put on knives that people might have, people might already have? Alex Saint said, find it weird how this generation wants to be gangsters and dealers, but they don't understand the consequences. Yeah, and as you say, want to be gangsters. If you actually look into a lot of the, traditional real life gangsters and real life sort of, hard men and that, and none of them actually wanted to be like it. Nearly all of them was forced into it through poverty, environmental issues, you know what I mean? Like where they lived, there was, you know, poverty and no jobs, and so had to go out and rob and shit like that. Yeah. Nowadays, people who live in bought houses want to be fucking, you know, gangsters, and the old style real gangsters, they was only doing the shit they were doing because it was the only way they could get any fucking money to live. Yeah, I know what you mean though. Chainsaw oil, possibly. I don't know who's gonna have. No, I've got plenty, but I don't mean me. Who's gonna have chainsaw oil? But yes, what I meant was, what kind of oil would a normal person have lying around their house? I don't think many people are gonna have chainsaw oil. I'm sort of having you on there, but you know what I mean. You never know. 3 in 1, maybe. Ted said to tactical annoying, isn't it? We have to keep up with oil at all time. Steve said Triflow works well on white lightning bicycle chain lube. There you go. Dave said there's a documentary on YouTube about a generation. There was a fella holding a samurai sword down his pants. It's madness. Tactical said it's a pain in the ass. I'm a mile and a half from the sea. Yeah, I bet it is. I can imagine it is. Orion said, Mike, do you know if you can buy black coating to put on a blade? I bet you could. I don't know what it'd be called and what it is, though. Beluga whale. Nice. I love these fucking answers. Yes. Go and whack a bit of beluga whale on your nose. Yeah, but how many people have chainsaws, Alex Saint? That's why I was sort of kidding with you, because, you know, I don't know many people who've got chainsaws. I don't know, Simon. If cooking oil would, I'd be wary of cooking oil. I'll tell you what, actually, what cooking oil can do. Cooking oil can sometimes, if it soaks into something, go rancid. You're on the fucking old beluga oil. Orion said, I bought an Adams second hand, but need to have some more black coating on it. Yeah, sadly, I don't know. I would like to help you there, but I don't know what you'd. Yeah, I bet 100% you can buy something like that. But I don't know what, and whether it'd be any good. It'd probably be some kind of spray on kind of stuff, wouldn't it? There you go. Yeah. Well, I'm surprised KY fucking Jelly didn't come up straight away with you lot. Must have lost your dirty minds or something. Rich would have mentioned that if he'd been on. I'll confirm a different way. Oh, I'll do that shit later. How annoying is that? Olive oil, sometimes. Again, I don't know, Simon. I don't really know. I don't like to say with them. I know you can put a bit of oil, you know, a bit of sunflower oil, vegetable oil on your hinges to stop them creaking, but Josh said, I watched Deadly Code with John Malkovich last night. It's a good one, if you haven't seen it. I haven't seen that. Is that new? I just got a notification from 9 o'clock. Fucking hell. Alex says, off-topic question. Could you test if a clipboard could be used as a makeshift body armor? Yeah, all right. I don't know about a traditional clipboard because most of them are just made of cardboard with a bit of like plastic coating over them. But you could easily make a clipboard out of HDPE, and you can actually buy. There's a website where I bought my really good body armor from. They actually sell bulletproof clipboards. So you would just need a panel of that. But yeah, see you later, Big Fed. Be on next Friday, hopefully. And then Saturday, there'll be the Halloween video, Halloween special. See you later. Yeah, I've never heard of Deadly Code. How new is that, Josh? Is it new? Old? And is everybody liking the stream, by the way? Oh, man. Don't have to give you a dry mouth when you've been talking for so long. I'd be surprised. Might watch a film after this. I don't know. I'm probably will have to actually go off at 1:30. I might be able to stay on a little bit later than 1:30. So maybe 15, 20 more minutes. But I just remembered I actually have got something I need to do tonight. And it's got to be done tonight. So yeah, at latest 20 to 12, I better go off. Because I've also got a bit of shit to clean up now. Zed said you could try, exhaust black from a motorbike shop. I bet there is something though. 100% there'll be something you can buy. Alex said, so you're protected by a clipboard from bullets just in case some random geezer shoots at you. There you go. Well, it's probably for it's probably for bodyguards or someone, isn't it? You need to look a bit, I don't know. See you later, Big Pen. Good night, mate. Ah, nice one, Jed. Yeah, because I can't see them on here on this StreamYard thing. I can't see the lights. That's good. Yeah, that's nice. Wasn't there at one point about 40 people on tonight? I'll tell you why that probably was. I've changed the tags tonight. I've put the tags as live stream, live video, I think, and get some randomers in. But it's all right by me. Biscuits, you right, mate? Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, I'll be prepared. Saturday night's Halloween special may go till past 12. I'm not 100% sure at the minute because I need to work out how long the other bits are going to be. I might film some of it. I'm going to finish off the bits anyway, and then I won't say too much because it will confuse things when you watch it. What I'm saying right now may not actually happen in the video. So just suspend your disbelief, whatever. Watch it and enjoy it when it comes on. Sparrow said, I used to wear bulletproof pants until I seen Dr. McSnippy Snip. Now I fire blanks. Technically classed as a DAC now. For fuck's sake. That's a good way to put it, yeah. It's been deactivated. Alexa said, like having a bulletproof pillow. I suppose so. This is water before anyone asks. Alexa said, Mike, have you ever bought flares and messed around them? No, in all honesty, I've never seen anywhere where you could buy flares. When I used to buy a lot of stuff from catalogues and shit, when I used to buy sort of weapons and that kind of stuff, I'd never ever seen a flare for sale. Right, John, what you been doing then? Get sidetracked. GTA? Sharpening a knife? But no, never. I've never used a flare. Never bought a flare. In fact, I've never even held a flare. Yeah, flare guns, as Pete says, you can't get anywhere. Yeah. That's what it was, you, John. You've been getting any new knives recently, John? Looks like I shall have a new blade to play with soon. Stu said he's going to send me. Actually, I wanted to search what one it was, but it doesn't matter. I'll have a surprise now. I'll look forward to that. I'll see what kind of blade it suits, and I'll make something out of it. Peter said, used to gather flare parachutes on Salisbury Plain when I was a kid. Used to use them as handkerchiefs. Oh, nice, yeah. Don't know spare cash, unfortunately. Dad said, I reckon that Kardashian car that nearly has a bulletproof ass. You need an elephant gun to get rid of that blubber. I bet you fucking would. Fuck's sake, imagine. Steve, you got a K-Bar TDI. Which one's that? I'll look that up quickly. Oh, nice. It's the sort of, that sort of curved one. Yeah, I like that. Kind of price today then, Steve. Alex saying to you, Mike, you should do a stream giveaway. I probably will do one day on one of the, when I get to maybe 35,000 subscribers or something, or, 15 million views or something like that. Pete said we'll start on some more knives. Fuck's that. Putting a pause between each word. We'll start on some more knives soon. We'll be sure to start your one. I thank you. Oh, I look forward to that as well, Pete. There you go. I've got some stuff to look forward to now. Thank you. Can't wait. Yeah, I don't mind that, Pete. That'd be great. It's up to you. You, as we said, you can either do the full thing or I'll do the handles. But I would, I would treasure a knife from you if you made the whole thing. So, yeah. But it's up to you. And also, I could showcase your skills for you then. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't mind making the sheath. Tax said, Nigel, cheers again for the shits and giggles. Yeah, and you, mate. Might see you Monday for a Twitch stream if you're on. What's the Twitch thing? If anyone ever wants to join the Twitch, it's Twitch is me streaming a game basically. But we have a live chat. Tactical comes on there. Sparrow does. Just make a Twitch account, and you'll see me up in the corner. But I'm playing a game. See you later, Tactical. Good night, mate. Yeah, I might see you Monday if you're on. I'll still be playing that bloody Dr. Decker game. I haven't finished it yet. And then when that finishes, I've got something else. But yeah, if anyone else, this is in the week. So what I do, it says there, I do Monday till Thursdays, mostly 10 till 12. If you want to have weekday chats. Quite a few of you lot join, don't you? Pete joins. John used to occasionally. Steve does. Actually, I'm probably preaching to the choir, yeah. Looks like most of the people who are who watch are on. Just thinking, I've just remembered something. There's a way, when you do the exclamation mark Twitch and then it comes up or exclamation mark support, there's actually a way of doing it. So when you do, I don't know if it works on here. Oh, no, it doesn't. I was thinking of something else. It's all right. I was thinking on what I can get Nightbot to actually post those things, those words, but what it does, it hides it. So you can get them to post something every hour, say. It'll write exclamation mark Twitch to trigger its own thing, but it doesn't come up with the exclamation mark bit. So you just see the things coming up. I've not set that up for you. Zed said, I knew a girl who had a PO box between her legs. French letters. Ended up in it at any rate. Yes, exactly. Fuck's sake. Steve says, stepped away for a second. Did I hear my name? Yes, you did. I was saying about the people who come on Twitch. Peter said, I joined but not had a chance to be on when you're on there. A funny thing is, Peter, I thought I'd seen your name on there as well. Yeah. Yeah, I keep having days where I'm not on because I keep being tired. But I will be on again soon. I'll try to get on Monday if I'm not too tired. But I try to do Monday till Thursdays. Yeah, 10 till 12. If it's a good game, I'll stay until 1 o'clock some nights. But at the minute, the games I'm playing are a bit, nothing special. And I'm tired after that. Stug comes on as well. You're right, Stug. I dread to ask. I dread to ask what people. Every time I ask people what people are doing, I always regret it. Why they haven't been on. Because it's something we're not supposed to talk about late at night. So don't say if it's what I think is. If you even know what I'm on about. It's not that we're not supposed to talk about it. It's something I don't want to talk about in the evenings. Steve said, I only follow you and Donut Operator on Twitch, but Donut goes on way too late for me. Where's he from? Is he American, English? Yeah, I like doing the old Twitch. It's just at the minute, I'm not massively enjoying any of the games I'm playing. But I just thought I'd finish that Dr. Decker one just for the sake of it. I want to do it again, just to see what happens. Yeah. Stunk said, just watch that film Inbred. Someone was talking about it earlier in the stream, so I went and watched it. Oh, nice. Was it good? This is American, South Carolina. Nice. So I started Dark Souls 3 today. Nice big swords. I'll tell you the games I've got to play. The ones on disc that I bought recently. I've got The Witcher 3, Mad Max. What's the other one? There was 3 I bought. Oh, No Man's Sky. Fuck's sake, bro. He said, I only follow you on YouTube and Twitch and in real life. I wondered who that was outside the other day. Even though I wouldn't know. Oh man, my mouth is dry as fuck. The problem is the more you drink as well, the more it washes the saliva out your mouth. So what you all got planned tomorrow? I will probably have a day. I'll do the EDC video with a premiere, so we can have a chat about that. I'm undecided at the minute. The issue is, in the EDC video, I talk about masks and the wearing of masks. But to be honest, the discussion about masks is about people who don't believe in masks, wearing masks and COVID. To be honest, there's probably no point me even. I might as well just cut that bit out. I've only started. Orion said he likes some No Man's Sky, decent game. I've only just started the tutorial on that, but I reckon when I get into that game, I'll really enjoy that and probably play that for months and months and months potentially. But tomorrow, Dark Souls 3. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, tomorrow you're going to be playing Dark Souls 3. Yeah. Last game I played, like properly, played the whole game and completed it, was that Zelda. Fuck's it called? Breath of the Wild? Yeah, Breath of the Wild. I've always been a fan of the Zelda games, really like them. Yeah, the mask is the new EDC, exactly. Stark said, once you get out the starter plan, it gets good. Dad said, oh, I wish I hadn't just done that. Now started to yawn. I tried to cover it up. Yeah, it's a nightmare. And fucking old contagious yawning. I wish you hadn't done that, he said, yes. I tried to cover it. I'll do another one. I'll go off screen, and then you'll know why. But yeah, No Man's Sky is the kind of game I like. I like that kind of stuff. Alex Saint said, Mike, really liking the Knuckle Duster mug on your merch page. Nice use of putting a space between the Knuckle Duster as well. Because not space to dot, because that often doesn't come up. Yeah, that's this, isn't it? Yeah. So you like the mug with this on, you're saying? Or is it the other one? There's one for gold. And all of them pictures they're not just random knuckle dusters either. They're all ones I owned at one point. Said too late. Far too late. I'm going to start again now. You're making me do another one now. Hold it in. Oh, the gold one. Yeah, Lewis bought one of them. Just coughing off camera. It's all right. It's about time anyway. Oliver, you right, mate? Should want to talk about why you stopped drinking and how you did it. Yeah. I stopped drinking because I went to prison for a bit. That's what stopped me. But I'd been trying to give up before and I never could. Just couldn't, I was a teenage alcoholic, basically. I was an alcoholic from the age of about 15 to 20, just before I was 21, basically. Because had I been in prison a little bit longer, I would have been going to an adult prison for 7 years. But it all got dropped due to sort of lack of evidence and all that kind of bollocks. Plus, I was innocent. Yeah, I've got no real helpful thing. I've been trying to give up for years, kept getting in trouble, and it was getting worse and worse and worse. Ended up going to prison for a little bit on remand, but you're still in prison. It's just you haven't been convicted. Yeah, and they were saying they was going to try and get us done for a minimum of 7 years. It wouldn't have been halved. The thing that was getting done for, I don't want to go too much into it, but the actual sentence you would do is 7 years without it being like most sentences. If you get 10 years, you do half, then you can be up for parole in half, and then you do the other half on license. Certain crimes, though, if there's a certain stipulation with it, which I'm not going to say, that doesn't happen. But it was a violent. I was accused of some kind of fight, basically. I won't go in, you know. But yeah, which I hadn't done. But yeah, it was going to prison for a bit, and I thought now's my opportunity to stop, and I did. Yeah, and I actually stopped for like 6 or 7 years. So sadly, Oliver, I can't really give you any decent advice on giving up. I was forced into it. But it was what I needed. A lot of the time, you need to hit rock bottom to give up. Peter said, I like the Chucklebuster design. Joe, right, mate? He said, I didn't get the Pasket helmet. You didn't have it. That's a shame. So what, you just didn't get anything then? Stug said, have you ever heard of the YouTube channel called After Prison Show? I have, yeah, vaguely. I know of that, yeah. I do know of that, Stug. Yeah. I never watched anything. Is it any good? Is it what it sounds like, you know, talking to people about their experiences in prison and... Sounds quite interesting if you're into them kind of things. Weirdly enough, I can't enjoy anything real prison related anymore. At the minute, I used to. I used to love watching anything about prisons. There used to be a brilliant thing on the UK telly called Strange Ways. This was in the 80s, maybe earlier than the 80s, but it was repeated in the 80s or 90s. Strange Ways. And it was just them filming in Strange Ways prison. Fascinating. For some reason, I can't watch anything about prisons now. I just don't enjoy it. They should have one night in jail. That was plenty. It is most of the time. You know what I mean? Joe said, no, I didn't get anything. I only have money for the helmet right now. Stug said, yeah, you should give him a watch. His prison stories are mad. Big Fed said, right, your PayPal is not working on your link. Yeah, no, that's not my PayPal. Ped, yeah, that email isn't my PayPal. But if you message me and ask me at WeaponCollector1, I can tell you it. Yeah. On your link. So thank you. Got a hoodie off your shop. Just like to go to the shop to support the channel. That link is no help with you. That link is hopeless. Pop the shop. Which link? Yeah, I don't. You know, like the one. It's all right. The Yeah, it don't matter anyway. Thank you. I appreciate it, mate. Yeah. What hoodie did you get? Alex Saint said, one good thing is life has showed me is that your life could change from good to bad. And that stopped me from doing a lot of bad things. Exactly. But yeah, that's the shop. That's the thing. Yeah, it's all right. I'm getting confused now. Sparrow, I meant to say my paracord wrap on the stock extender adds a bit of comfort. A little bit thin and sharp for the shoulder, I find. Oh, yeah, that's a good tip, actually. Yeah, it don't really bother me, but I could see that being an issue for some people. Yeah. Oliver said, I appreciate your honesty. Right now, chickens are coming home to roost, and I'm suffering the effect of years of drink. Yeah, Oliver, I wish I could give you some kind of really good advice, but yeah, sadly for me, I've got no true tips for you. I'll tell you what, though, this may help if he does it. How I gave up smoking, right? Look up. I think his name is this. There's an English comedian. It's not that one. It's this. Look up this bloke, Alan Carr, right? See if he has a book about giving up drinking. Right. He actually does. I know he does. Because when I started drinking again recently, I have been getting a bit more into booze. Mark's been trying to get me to read this book. Right. If this works as good as it did for me stopping smoking, it could help. So yeah, try this. This is just click this link and you'll at least know what the book is. Stug said, have you got What have you got planned for Halloween night? Oh, I don't know whether I should say. You might have to ask me privately. Officially, I'm going to be in a live chat from 10 till 12 talking to you. Talking to you lot. But I read Alan Carr's Easy Way to Give Up Smoking, gave up smoking like that after, I think how long, 14 years worth of smoking, started as a kid. Yeah. Actually, how long would it be? I don't know. It was long, quite a while's worth of smoking. And I'd start, by the time I was 12, I was smoking every day. Alex said, can someone tell me what it is when you feel no emotions? Not like depression, just don't have. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Oh, let me think. What's it called? It's normal, I think. Large anus. I need to for that, for fuck's sake. Bastard. Fuck you know. You actually did get me for that one. I realised it as I was saying it, for fuck's sake. Autism, yeah, or I don't know what to say. Emotional detachment. Nice one, Steve. That's probably it. That is probably it. Yeah. Who was asking that? Alex Saint. Fucking La Janus. Hello, Mr. La Janus. How are you? It's the same person who comes on with all the other fucking accounts. I'll stay up a little bit longer. I'll still have to do something though tonight. I just have to wait till the morning. JBO, right, mate? Good to see you on, Jim. La Janus said he's from Denmark. Oh, all right. Well, I apologise for laughing then. I have someone come on with these fake names all the time trying to get me to say things. Oh, I still think you are. How you doing, Jim? All right? I'll be off. I won't be on for very long, but I'll stay on for a bit longer so you can say hello to people, mate. What have you been at today? I was going to say been at any car boot show, but I don't suppose there's any open, is there? But yeah, if you want to try and give up drinking, try that, Oliver. It won't, no harm. If it don't work, it don't work. But you never know. It might work. For me, it fucking worked brilliantly. Yeah. Oh, I remember you saying, Jim. Alexa, have you seen the guy who got nicked? Bend over was the victim. No. Stag said, anyone been to Penn Island? Heard it's a nice place. Yeah, and a website for that place. Search penisland.com. Don't. Someone did that one last time. Joe said, I like your custom K-bar. It's pretty good. Thank you, Joe. I was really happy with that. Yeah, that came out better than I expected, in all honesty. I was happy with that. I'm going to do some more things like that eventually. I'm just waiting for I need to get some funds up. I ain't got a lot of money at the minute. When the Patreon money comes in, JBO said, have you seen Mike Hunt? What was I saying? When the Patreon money comes in, I want to get some more blanks, blade blanks. What about crossbows? No, I ain't got no crossbows anywhere. Never owned a crossbow. Fell on my cavity. My favourite one for some reason is Penny Traitor. I don't know why it always makes me laugh. There you go, there's a crossbow for you. Yeah, I better be off in a minute. Great Britain, how are you? I'm only going to be off at 2 more minutes. He said it was my birthday today. I got my first knife, 1919 Gurkha. Nice, that's good. Happy birthday. Yeah, it's always good to have a Gurkha cookery in it. Good night, Ted. See you later, mate. Yeah, I'll be off any second now because I've got some shit I need to do. I've left it very, very late. Make sure you're well. If you're not, it don't matter. But make sure you're in next Saturday, 10 till 12, to watch the Halloween video. It should be really good. But if you don't get to see it live, just watch it afterwards. But make sure you watch it in the evening, like a movie, because it's going to be like 2 hours long. Please, prepare yourselves. All right, until that looks brilliant with the blend. Look, does look good, don't it? No, that's me saying it. But yeah, I'm really happy with them. Look at that. Little fuller and everything. This still needs a little bit modding. JBO said, night all. Sorry I missed the stream. That's all good, Jim. Yeah, are you just not getting time till late? I noticed when you come on, it's quite late, isn't it? As you say, you got a lot going on, ain't you? It's good to see you, though, mate. Joe said, so many M1 helmets, but only a few Paskets. Yeah, all I've got is I've got a right helmet and a couple of old helmets. Stug said, you will have to get yourself an intern, Mike. I think I will, especially for my fucking emails. People might get a fucking reply then. Yeah, do you like that one? So there's that. That's a different one as well. I'm not streaming tomorrow, Joe. I only stream on here. I only stream Fridays and Saturdays. But if you join my Twitch, I stream on there 10 till 12 weeknights. Yeah, I got to go as well, Alex Saint. I got to go and do some stuff. Stag said he's up high, 50 quid an hour. Too much. I hire you for 1 minute. You got to answer as many emails as you can. I expect quite a few. Otherwise, you're fired. Yeah, it'll come up in a second. That Nightbot, post it and you'll see it. Right, click that link. All right, cheers for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. It's been a good night tonight. I've enjoyed it. Yeah, they're good when they're like this. Only every now and then I have to, be stressed out. But I like these to be a laugh, as I say. No one wants to be fucking, you just want to have a relax, don't you, in the evening? Fucking arguing about bollocks. And you, Tim, good to see you on, mate. Yes, Friday night I should be on, and a Saturday night Halloween special. Should be fucking brilliant. I think so, anyway. Yeah. Right, good night, everyone. I appreciate you watching. It's been good. Josh wants to tell a joke before he goes. He said, what did the cannibal that showed up late to dinner get? The cold shoulder. There you go. Yeah, I can talk a bit easier when it's like this. No slow mode. Right, see you later, everyone. I appreciate it. Good night. I'll have a premiere on tomorrow on EDC, and you can talk to me on that if you want. So I'll be live on that. I don't know when I'll probably put it on in the evening. It's about half an hour long. All right, I'll see you all later. Good night. Take me a second to turn this off. I can't put the buttons up. But see you later. There it is.